There is an enormous increase in the demand of 55-plus housing options, and actually Seymour and I are exploring these options ourselves. Why? Here are our top reasons.
As realtors, we want to simplify life with a newer, lower maintenance home that will appreciate over the next 15 to 20 years and give our family members something to hold on to as an investment or to sell with reliable equity.
We also want a single-level house style that has features that will accommodate our possible health limitations as we continue to age.
That's right. We want community amenities that simplify our lifestyle. In other words, we want to lessen our footprint, but we still want to live our lives to the fullest.
And of course, we want shopping and excellent health care close by.
We sure do. We want to have community connections and relationships, not feel isolated in a place that demands constant maintenance, both in the house and out in the yard.
We also want a home and an environment that each of us can take care of by ourselves and stay put.
We want to make the 55-plus decision now because we chose to, not because we had to. That being said, we are dealing right now with a freakish fall that Mary Jo had in October that broke several bones and has involved multiple surgeries. Confined to a wheelchair and walker for at least another 4 months has exposed the defects of our older cottage and the challenges we face in continuing to live here. Our own timeline to transition to 55 plus has shortened dramatically. It's important to know if you prefer a legally compliant 55 plus community or a garden home community with no legal requirements like age or floor plan. Some people prefer downsizing to a one-level garden home community and making their own safety upgrades as they need. That gives you a home that accommodates aging in place but has no age restrictions when selling. A true FHA compliant 55 plus community is different from a garden home community in the following ways. 80% of units must have one occupant aged 55 or older. The remaining 20% can be occupied by younger individuals, but only if the community permits. They must incorporate features compliant with the Fair Housing Act, such as wheelchair-friendly layouts with sidewalks, single-level living, and easy access designs. They must have clear written policies and procedures that specify the community is intended for individuals aged 55 and older. And these policies must be clearly specified in their contracts and their HOA docs. They must conduct and maintain age verification records every 2 years to ensure compliance. Homes and community amenities must comply with the Fair Housing Act and adhere to local zoning laws. Before we wrap this up, let's take a look at a few of the cons of buying in a 55 plus community. The current 55 plus model is for an active adult lifestyle, so typically there is no on-site health care available or assisted living option. Number 2, the cost of on-site amenities is shared by all, usually with a hefty HOA monthly cost. Make sure you figure this into your monthly expenses. Number 3, you must sell to someone 55 or older, which is typically a smaller buyer pool. But remember that boomers are highly likely to favor 55 plus communities over the next 10 years. In fact, according to the NAR, National Association of Realtors, boomers remain the largest generation of home sellers at 45%, as home buyers have decreased enough so far in 2024 that millennials now surpass boomers as buyers for the very first time. Well, we hope you've learned a thing or two about 55 plus living. If you think it may be time for a move, give us a call. and the West team will be honored to guide you every step of the way as your trusted buyer's agent. We'll help you explore your options and make your next home a reality.